Well, the Anthem of the Seas arrived offshore around 06:15 this morning. Myself and pilot Bertrand went out to receive the ship, and it was a good day to bring the ship in based on the conditions. And we had a really good trip on the way up the channel, through the narrowest channel, through the North Channel, and into the Grassy Bay before we came alongside.
Now, Pilot Virtual, does she handle a little differently from other ships that you've handled? Can you say?
You have to stay a little bit further ahead of her. She's a little bit slow to the wheel, but once she moves, she starts to move. So it's just a matter of time. We'll just have to get used to her. Every ship has its own quirk, so.
Now, parts that are on this particular vessel.
Well, it's the same, similar type of pods, but I think slightly larger than the ones from their fleet mates, the Explorer of the Seas, the Liberty Seas, but assist greatly with the maneuverability. So we're happy with them. Good bit of power. I will say this company likes to power their ships very nicely from a pilot's point of view.
Now, the Royal Caribbean Company, they assisted in you guys in the dredging of the channel. Any particular problems there?
Sure. I can say it's been a combined effort between RCI and the Bermuda government. Both parties worked very well together over the last 6 months, and some pre-work before that, because we've dredged the channel and also enlarged by width, made a new alignment for the North Channel for this ship to come safely into dockyard to minimize any untoward turns in the channel. So I would say that up to now, from the tests that we've done in the simulator, as well as also the previous runs on the ships to date, since the new channel was opened up, have been very successful.
Fantastic. And then, or it will be someone else?
Well, we intend on rotating all our senior pilots through the ship to we all get used to it, as opposed to one or two having it all the time in the event they go out sick or on vacation. And that's our general practice, that everybody gets a turn on it.
Now, we were looking at the weather conditions today, ideal day for bringing this ship alongside. In the event of the wind being up, what would be the occasion where she wouldn't come in at all?
Well, there have been limits that have been established for this class, or any large class of ship coming in and out of Bermuda. So it all depends on the conditions at that day. Unfortunately, it's dependent on that day. We can't forecast too far in advance, and Mother Nature, you know, here in Bermuda, wait an hour and the weather will change. So, but the pilots know what we consider to be our limit, you know, with any particular ship. And as we get used to the ship itself and how she handles her little quirks, as any ship has, we'll be able to know, and that limit has been established, might be adjusted as we see fit.
Give us a speed, 22 knots.
Sure. Well, the Anthem of the Seas is one of the new class vessels from the RCI group. It's a very beautiful ship. I found that it was good to handle coming through the channel where we primarily operate, and also highly maneuverable through the powers at the bow thrust and the as-support system of the ship itself. The shape of the ship is the new class, but it's a really beautiful ship to navigate. And we had a really nice day to bring it in and really to get a feel for it on a good day, as opposed to going out on a real windy day. But in Bermuda, as you know, we will have the wind along the way, and we will prepare for those occasions.
No, we look forward to, I think the pilots in particular, we look forward to handling her and getting used to her, as we've done with any ship. And it's a good thing that she was able to make it successfully.
Yeah.
One quick note to Pilot Thompson. Cruises to Cuba have begun, and we're interesting to see that the Adonia was the ship that started these cruises. Remember when you brought the Adonia into Hamilton Harbor?
Well, you're going back in. You're going to make me go back into my memory bank. I'm going to keep it here for now, because this has been a good collaboration. Bermuda has, from the ship's point of view, from the officers on the bridge and the master, they're very pleased with what we have to offer as a product. For most of them, it's their first time to Bermuda, and that's a good sign to see that they're arriving and everything is on point for them. And as for our friends further south, we're not in the competition with them, we're just friends.
And case in point, the Adonia is registered in Bermuda.
That's correct.
Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
All right,
Thank
you
you
too,
too.
gentlemen.